Hello everybody, back again for another video. My name's Gavin, I'm here with my dad,
Craig.
and back on the trilogy for the Weeknd Echoes of Silence.
Here we go again.
The final part of the chapter, final part of the trilogy.
Disc 3 or whatever you want to call it on this one, Gav, with the bonus track at the bottom there as well that we're going to include, aren't we?
Thoroughly enjoyed the first two, haven't we?
Absolutely loved it, mate.
House of Balloons and Thursday. We only did Thursday last week, weren't it?
Yeah, just incredible. We just opened our eyes to it, didn't it, the weekend? We just kept thinking mainstream, etc., artist, big artist, and then somebody made a comment and said it's really, really good to see that when you listen to his albums, he's not as mainstream as he comes across with his singles.
Well, definitely not back then.
Exactly.
Yeah,
man.
definitely not.
Absolutely.
And didn't you mention in the comments there's a few, the second album's really rocky? Thursday.
Yeah.
Did they say this one's a bit darker?
Yeah, there's a few people said that this one seems to be a little bit dark. I don't know in which way they mean, whether it's a lot more sort of darker musically wise or a bit sinister on the lyrics or something. Don't really know. A lot of people are saying that this is the favourite one out of the three.
Right.
So expectations again for this one, Gav.
We shall see. I can't pick a favourite so far. I feel the first two were both on an even.
No, I can't. It's funny you just said that, because I think when we did the Thursday reaction, after I'd done it, I thought it's probably got the edge on House of Balloons. But I went back and I played House of Balloons, and I thought,
oh, did you?
Yeah, and I thought, but I have heard it probably 2 or 3 times, and I thought, I don't know whether House of Balloons has got the edge down. So I'd have to listen to Thursday probably a couple more times.
That's when you know you've listened to good albums, where you listen to them again and you go, oh, I don't know now. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really intrigued for this one. Can't wait for it, actually. I'm looking forward to just finish the chapter as well, and then move on to, some of his newer stuff.
Absolutely, man. Just see how his progression's gone, and let's see what all his new sort of stuff's all about. Yeah, it'd be interesting. It's not bad.
So if you are new to our channel, please subscribe and give us a like. We are going to continue with the Weeknd after this trilogy and continue with his discography.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're brand new to the channel and this is the first videos you've watched, we have done House of Balloons and Thursday, so make sure you watch them maybe before this. Track number 1 is DD.
Be interesting, this, Gav. Won't it? See what this one brings.
You never make me stay, so take your head off of me. I know your every move, so won't you please let me be? I've been here times before.
Well, this sounds familiar straight away to me, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you please. I am the stuff that you want.
Michael Jackson.
I am the thing that you need.
Absolutely. Michael Jackson. Was the track called Dirty Diane, was it?
Yeah.
DD? Possibly. It sounds like it, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. And what a great tune this was as well when this come out.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's version, obviously. Wow. God, he doesn't half sound like Michael Jackson, does he?
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I know that they've always mentioned that he does as he's progressed, but wow, that's incredible.
She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your everything. I'll be the freak you can tell. And I don't care what you say. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything. If you need me so, dirty Diana.
That's gone a bit dipped a bit.
Sounds cool, that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Michael Jackson's track were heavy though, weren't it? Do you remember? It was like kicks ass, didn't it?
Diana walked up to me. She said I'm all yours tonight.
You know, that booms, doesn't it? Wow.
Yeah, baby, I'm alright. I said unlock the door, 'cause I forgot the key. She said he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me. Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana.
Well, that was a bit of a shock. I must admit.
We're expecting that one.
Oh, no.
Well, there has been Michael Jackson comparisons with The Weeknd, haven't there?
Yeah, I'd heard about it, but I kind of put it a bit to one side. I thought, no, I want to hear.
Yeah.
I need to hear what he sounds like.
Yeah,
So I haven't mentioned it in the last 2 albums, but I have thought to myself, does sound a little bit like Michael Jackson.
little elements,
Now, that sounded a lot like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, it was his song, weren't it? Can you imagine these two doing a duet? Michael
fucking
Jackson, The
hell,
Weeknd. Fucking hell, that'd be all right, wouldn't it?
You won't be able to sort of split them apart, would you, as far as the voices go? Because Michael Jackson was a fucking fantastic
Yeah, it was
singer.
mega, weren't it?
Absolutely awesome.
Dirty Diana, is it a prostitute? Is it a hooker?
I'm wondering whether the reason that he may have done this track could it be relatable to himself? Is he relating to? I don't know what I'm trying to explain.
I don't know what you were saying there,
I'm
mate.
not quite sure what I'm trying to explain. Yeah, why would he do that track?
I just got the impression it was a hooker. Just the lyrics in what he was saying just sounded.
Yeah,
Prostitute vibes.
I didn't pick up on it too much, Gav. I was listening to all the guitars and beats going on. I was just trying to look at it a little bit, but I didn't pay attention because the only thing that really stuck out to me was the bloody chorus.
Yeah.
Dirty Diana, no, and all that lot. Yeah,
Good track though, wasn't it?
yeah,
that,
it was a really,
for an
really
opening?
good track. Yeah, good point. I'll pay a bit more attention to the lyrics now, mate.
Yeah, please, if you can.
You're going to
mate.
lose me, mate. You're going to lose me. Sorry about that.
On to the next track, which is Montreal. Interested to see where it goes to this now.
Yeah. Well, it started off heavy, didn't it? What's that in, Gav? Spanish or something?
French, is
It's
it?
French, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, Les Phillips, yeah. Get my glasses on. It's got an awesome lot of heavy rhythm going on, hasn't there? You know, I thought it was going to be a lot more ambient, and again, it's only the second try.
I guess you had no idea that you could have persuaded me. Girl, you could have had me doing anything you please. If I said that I won't call, then lying comes natural to me. You probably could have had it all. You could have been that lonely star if we just went off.
This is a tune, Gav, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice feel to it, this.
If we just went off. If we just went
It's not the lyrics there. You could have been that lonely star. That was the first track from the previous album.
Right. God, you're all over it, you, Matt.
Yeah.
when you don't
Good job, you're here.
So I hope you don't think this song is about you. And only I can know, 'cause nobody feels the way that I feel when I'm alone. So if I say that I won't call, then lying comes natural to me. You probably could have had it.
Being very honest, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
If we just went off. Ooh, if we just went off.
His vocal again, honestly, just gets you, doesn't it?
Crazy, isn't it?
If we just
Massive, isn't it? Massive voice.
ooh, baby.
Super talent.
If we just went if we just went
We need the translation for them, don't we?
Yeah. It's fantastic how it's been mixed that and produced, isn't it? You can hear it as he's saying it. It's just crossing over in your
Yeah.
ears, isn't it? Yeah. Sounds cool, doesn't it?
Je ne pleurerai pas.
Interesting track.
Nice tune, that,
Interesting
Gav,
track.
yeah. I was liking the just the feel of the music on that. It was powerful, weren't it? It was nice rhythm, nice melody going through it. It was a really, really nice tune. That.
Would I be right in
For
saying
first
that's the
listen.
most simplistic track that The Weeknd's done? As in, music-wise, there was just boom, boom. It sounded like a drum
Yeah,
machine.
just like diddle-dum,
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah,
There weren't much going on at all
No,
musically.
it
It
just
was the same bass line all the way through.
yeah, it was just a flow of constant music, just almost like a loop. Record it, press it, and
sounded
bump
loop, yeah.
for the full
Whereas everything
4
else
minutes.
has sounded really experimental. There's all sorts going on.
Yeah. Didn't pick up an awful lot of lyrics again, I'm afraid, mate. I kept
A
looking
lot
at
of them were in French.
I was looking at it, then it kept going to French, and I'm thinking, oh, my head's fucked. It's fucking in bits. See, I couldn't quite pick up on stuff.
Picking
so-
up on the music.
Yeah.
But keep going with it and see where it takes us.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like it.
You noticing a change in the album? Does it feel? It feels completely like a separate album to me. This.
It does to me, yeah. It seems like
Sounding.
it's moved again. a much better production, or it stepped up again.
I just feel it sounds a lot more mellow, a lot more mellow.
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
But we're only 2 tracks in. I said that Dirty Diana's weren't quite mellow, were it?
No, it weren't,
fucking
mate.
blasting.
Some heavy shit, that one, when it kicked in, weren't it? Yeah, it was good, that, yeah.
Let's keep going. Next track is Outside. They sound Japanese, don't they? Straight away.
Oriental, yeah. Which I absolutely love.
I'll let you show me his moves. Let you do what he taught you. Let you reminisce how you used to do. Girl, I'm open to anything that'll get you into that zone. And understand that we're all alone. And I'ma go harder tonight. Wish you could see you through my eyes.
Sounds like a machine, this lad, doesn't he? His sexual antics.
And I know he's still in your brain. I'm about to burn that shit into flames. Once I'm in you, baby. Forget what you know. Make yourself at home. 'Cause baby, when I'm finished with you, you won't wanna go outside.
It just comes across as a bigger production, this gaff, to me. It just sounds just bigger. Something
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm working like a pro, baby. Yeah, you ain't saying nothing, you gon' make me sure. All the pain that you feel, you can tell that we ain't making no love.
No expression from her, is there?
No.
Girl, I'll pretend. If you pretend, then girl, I'll pretend. Let's make it seem like we're all we need. Oh yeah. Let's break it down.
It's more lovey, innit, this album so far?
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
soft R&B.
Well, this track certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, and the last track as well.
Last one, sorry, Gav, yeah.
Just the subtle.
Yeah.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Just noticed they are transitioning from song to song, but we've got to pause it to speak about it. There's not much
Yeah,
we
we
can do
have,
about
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Just getting a lot more love, you know,
certainly
like
on
a
that, yeah.
one-on-one to your
Yeah.
partner. Do
It-
you know what I mean?
It came across that when I was sort of looking at lyrics there. It's like, I don't know, he was on about pretending, or she were pretending, and it was kind of like when they sort of finished making love, or he was calling it, are we making love, or is it not making love? Is it? It was a bit of a
false.
mash, yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
mash. And there was something where he kind of said, in relation to her, when they'd finished, she had nothing to say.
Right.
She was sort of silent. She didn't say anything, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I'll tell you what I have
interesting,
noticed, though. He's very, very sure of himself, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
In the sexual
yeah.
department and in the bedroom
He's not shy, is he?
and with the girls.
Well, can you imagine how much bloody experience he's had with all women that must throw themselves at him?
Just a bit, yeah.
You know what I mean?
My God, yeah. You just won't be able to keep up, would you, Paul?
No.
Well, you might, well, I certainly
No.
wouldn't. I don't mind admitting it. Fucking no chance.
No chance, stamina. On to the next track, which is EXO, The Host.
I can just about see them lyrics, my eyes are bollocks down there. I should have glasses, really, but... no, I do have, but they're for reading up here.
Shots of the Henny, bottles of Patron, blunts to your face, you don't wanna sing no more. Lost your seat notes, cabbed all day, took the bus back home, evictions on your door. As I get it, you're built like a goddess.
He always puts his warning signs out there, doesn't he?
Seems like you've been stressing, especially when your nose red.
Yeah, it's a good point, that.
You get me?
Special Diet Coke, you need more bread. Now you got no rent. You blow that money. You try to window shop. You blow another 100. You fucking goons in the day, hips and nights downtown, and your daddy don't know you're wild. If they don't let you in. You know where to find me.
I'm preferring this a bit more than the last track, Gav.
Yeah.
It's just got stops and starts, hasn't
You
it?
always call me. 'Cause all we ever do is love. Open up your mind, you can find the love. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll be everything you need, just believe. Love it when your eyes are red. Oh, yeah. Are you on my mountain? 'Cause I got a brand new cam. Can we POV? Can we POV?
Seed, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna catch you at your best.
Catch it, your best. Get some videos, man.
When your hair's a mess, nights pass so much quicker than the days did. Same clothes.
It's got a good groove on it though, Gav. You know, it just
Yeah, it's building as well.
yeah.
Money for your facelift.
Quite like this track.
Is your mindset waking up with most of your sideways? Another room, you hear your mom crying 'cause she found your bag stuffed in the laundry and the Bacardi from the last party. They won't let you in 'cause all we ever do is
It's almost like a calypso vibe, that, isn't it? Them
Yeah.
steel drums.
That's the word.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is the word.
Yeah. I like them and all. It's cool. Holiday mode.
Don't you forget it.
Tune this, Gav. I like this one.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
Building. It's good. Really good. Distorted guitar there. Well,
It's gone.
missed it.
Transition.
Yeah. Let's have a transition.
Girl, the night's almost done.
Sort of like the end of the night, innit? You know,
Yeah.
like, and I get some feedback of how it's gone.
Who you are. That's weird.
That's nice, isn't it? Nice.
Take you on my heart.
It's a
Boots
bit
in.
dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baby, you can have it all. Ooh.
We are missing the transitions in between the tracks.
Yeah,
here,
sorry
I can
guys
tell, but
about this. Yeah.
no, we can do. We've got to speak about it at
Yeah,
some
we've,
point.
we've got to chat for each track and announce it, and we have to edit the videos as well. So obviously for copyright reasons. But yeah, I really like that track, Gav. I must admit, I did prefer the way that it were building towards that transition, and I really thinking that transition is going to take me somewhere else, you know. But it just sort of floated a bit,
Yeah,
and it just sort of fizzled out.
Yeah,
I get it from his perspective, the way that he wants to put it across. It worked. The production on it through the roof for me, absolutely incredible. But it just I thought, is it gonna go off?
transition into
and go
something
off a
better,
bit.
but it
Yeah.
went a little bit more mellow,
or maybe kick in a little bit like it did in the first part towards the end, and it just drifted and
drifted to
it
tell his
just
story, didn't it?
left me a little bit empty. I just thought it's just sort of gone, that.
Yeah, I'd
get
agree
me?
with that. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did feel like it was building.
Yeah.
I said this on a lot of tracks though. Maybe a grower, that one, I think.
It could
Maybe
be,
a grower.
mate. Yeah, it's quite a long track as well, but I really enjoyed the first part, how it started building up.
Yeah.
But like I said, got to that second part, I thought, oh, transition. And just before that, a bit of a rock guitar kicked in.
came in, yeah.
Bit of a grungy sort of sounding.
Yeah.
I think it only did it twice. I was getting a bit excited thinking it's going to go all heavy or it's going to go quiet, and then it might kick in. And it didn't. It just sort of went oof and fizzled off.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Interesting. I must admit that it's not pulling me in half as much as the previous two. I've got to be completely honest.
No,
at the minute,
I'd have to agree. Sorry to interrupt you, Gav.
it really isn't. Which I'm a little bit disappointed. Feel a bit disappointed in myself for not
I do
being
know what
sucked
you
in
mean,
as
yeah.
much, but you can only
Thing is,
like what you.
At the end of the day, you've just got to be honest with yourself. I mean, I wouldn't say so much we've had the Weeknd overkill. We just thought we'd like to get this trilogy out pretty close to, to each other.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. And I don't know. I have to agree with you.
agree, yeah.
It's just not quite gripping me like
Like the
House
other
of
two,
Balloons did
no,
and Thursday did. I just found them more interesting musically.
Yeah,
And
that's what I would say.
for me personally, I just find that this is a lot more heavily produced. It sounds more like what I've heard of The Weeknd more recently.
Yeah.
Whereas House of Balloons and Thursday, it had more of a raw sound. The production was still there, but I just liked his rawer sort of sound. So the earlier introduction to The Weeknd, for me, I prefer...
Yeah,
if
so
you
I
get
mean,
me.
we are only early on, but
Of course we are.
what with 4 tracks, they're just not sucking me in as much as I remember. As soon as I play The Weeknd Thursday, I were track
it got
one,
us, didn't
up,
it? It got
House
us
of Balloons,
Thursday,
track one,
yeah,
up,
absolutely
this.
got us.
Track one, Dirty Diana, we were familiar with the
Yeah, of
original,
course, yeah,
obviously.
of course,
and
yeah.
then the other two just
A little bit floated about around a
Yeah,
little bit. They didn't
yeah.
sort of grit you. But I think it's because the music was pretty stagnant throughout it. It was happening. It was there. The drums were all bum, bum, bum. Them 2 tracks had big heavy drums on them, but there were no breaks in it, no pauses. It
Yeah.
just sort of went wham like that.
and me
didn't
and
it?
you are predominantly music first.
Yeah, we
Lyrics second.
Yeah, I think so.
The lyrics
But, yeah,
come later down the
most
line. For me
definitely, yeah.
personally, it's
Same
what am I
here.
hearing on a very first listen, and it's the music.
It's the context of the music, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because we pick up on instruments, we're listening for little vibes, listening for things. We're just looking to be interested, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's because we're into bloody music. That's why.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
instruments, I suppose.
Yeah.
Guitars, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we made some good points actually. Though, to be
Yeah.
honest.
On to the next track, which is Initiation.
Oh yeah. Got you drinking out the black cups, sodas. All this shit's so falling to you, thick smoke, choking. Baby, get familiar with the order. Just crack it.
That was
then
clever,
pour
weren't it?
it.
How his voice warped and then went into.
Eyes red, but my brain low with that episode. She's climbing straight to the top, forgetting what she did in the first place. No more crying.
Heart rate slow, put that run down. You don't wanna die tonight, I promise. When you're finished, we'll head to where I'm living. The party won't finish. It's a fucking celebration.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, a bit different, isn't it? I like it.
Have to pass around. You don't gotta wait in line, and the clocks don't work. You don't gotta.
It's a little bit
check
creepy,
the
and it's a bit.
Yeah, dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't gotta check the sky. We've been going all night tonight. I got a chance for you. You say you are my heart.
There's just something that I need from you is to meet my needs.
Mentions that a lot, doesn't it?
But meeting his boys, yeah, meet my boys, yeah.
With some big boys, baby. Got a lot you wanna
Quite,
show.
I'm liking the vibe of this. It's got a bit of a. I don't know, something about it. I think it's that.
Yeah.
The bouncy synth riff.
Do is leave, 'cause I've been zoning for a week and I ain't left
This little room, tryna concentrate to breathe, 'cause this piff's so potent. Grinding up your teeth, and it's fucking hard to see. I got a test for you.
This is a dark track, haven't you?
Very, yeah.
Here I've read some of the lyrics.
and we can make you right.
And if you get too high, baby, come over here. Ride it out, work that back till it's tired out.
Roll that weed, bring the fire out. Taste that lean when you kiss my mouth. Bed so wet when I eat you out. Girlfriend's been up creeping out. Being out down, but you keep them out. Ex-man call when you keep them out. How to let go, I can teach you how. Take a part of this motherfucking week from now, but baby.
Pretty quick flow though, weren't they, Gav? Looks
Yeah.
sort of sped up a bit.
I got a test for you.
You said you were my heart. Well, baby, you can have it all. There's just something that I need from you to meet my voice. I got a lot of boys, and we can make you right. Come over here and write it out. Ooh,
I really like that, Gav.
Yeah, it was catchy, that one. It was different as well, weren't it?
Yeah,
Different, dark.
I don't know what it were. It For me, it was by far the best track.
Stood out.
It was just. I think it's because it was unusual. You know, like it was just different. Boom,
Yeah,
dun,
it
dun,
moved
dun,
on.
dun, dun, dun.
I might sound really, really
Bouncy
naive and
vibe.
mad here. That was the initiation, obviously, about a girl. I want you to meet me boys. Are we still?
Yeah.
Is this still the Thursday girl? This Valerie,
I don't know. No.
or have we moved on from there? Is
I
this
don't know.
totally someone else? I might sound naive. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I think you only pick up on stuff like that after a few listens, but
Of course
I'm still.
you do, yeah.
The initiation is to
Yeah.
come over, meet me boys, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about the same?
I don't know,
Chick.
mate. I can't answer that one. I've not looked at any insight into it like we never do. We just go in pretty cold.
Going in blind,
don't
out,
we?
yeah, it's the best way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But the track itself, I liked it. It was unusual. It's probably somewhere in the middle of the album, and it was just unusual. That it was by far my favourite track. That, but it was because it was more interesting. There were lots more things going on. He dropped out a bit, come back in. He had his sort of flow going on.
Yeah, he sped his flow up, didn't
He'd
he?
used something at the beginning on his voice where it was slowed down. It almost sounded like it went into reverse, and then it sort of
Yeah, then it was going high pitch, yeah.
and then it caught
That
up.
was interesting, that.
He caught up and he was singing normal, weren't he? Then like, but it had an interesting vibe to that tune. I definitely would play that again.
Yeah.
And I'd like to hear that one again.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, same.
Big
same.
grower that.
After listening to that song, there's a lot of talking points, isn't there?
Yeah,
And that's when you know it was interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about. You know
It
what I mean?
depends what you're into, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, of course it does.
like
Yeah.
we said, we just like things that are interesting, don't we?
Yeah,
Sometimes,
different.
unless you can get a song, if it's got a nice lick on it and it's got a nice rhythm going on and it's a groove to it, you can get hooked on it, can't you? Immediately, which
Yeah.
we have done on lots and lots of songs, and it can stay the same all the way through. But like on the first, I think it was track 2, 3, you could just hear this like a massive drum that just drove all the way through the track, never stopped. It just continued the beat, and it just became a little bit repetitive.
Yeah.
Whereas that one were a bit more of a mashup, and it were a lot more interesting.
Yeah, it was moving about, weren't it?
I think so, mate. Yeah.
On to the next track, which is Same Old Song.
That's what my missus says about my songs. Oh, not that same old song
Same old
again
one
that you
again.
keep playing. You're not getting any new ones? No, I haven't yet, no.
All your girlfriends talking about me. Now you're ringing up my phone. I bet you miss me now, baby. I bet you kiss me now, baby. Especially since you know that this ain't nothing and I only just be gold.
So I'm quite liking this one as well, Gav.
Yeah, growing on me.
Yeah. Certainly getting better.
You're the same old
It's building, isn't it? There's more
Yeah,
little instruments
definitely.
coming in, little flutters and just different vibes being added, and it's just much more appealing.
Same old songs, an analogy in it to
Yeah.
if I get back with you or I may see you again, it's the same old shit.
Yeah. Good point, mate. Good point.
Ain't nobody showed me how. But you can take another shot every time you hear me playing in the club. Never thought I'd go this far.
It's interesting, isn't it? Obviously, before you were
Yeah,
famous,
yeah.
never go that far.
It's like he's making the most of his fame, innit, I suppose. After
Yeah.
his shitty days, he's thinking, fucking hell, I'm having it. Putting himself out there.
You're the same old song.
I'm loving the music in this. All these little, all this shit going on. It's cool. Quirky little ending, weren't it?
Quirky ending.
Wish I could say that.
They're all leaving me undecided.
Are they?
Every
Yeah.
track's finishing, and I'm like, what do I make of that?
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's leaving me.
Trying to sum it up in your head, and yeah,
They're all
instantly,
leaving
yeah.
me like with thought. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I quite enjoyed that track. I do think this album's definitely getting better.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
picked
getting
up.
better.
It's picked up.
But
Definitely.
it's still, again, I hate to say it again, but it's still not as. It's just not as consistently.
It's not as hard hitting on a first listen as the other two,
No,
is it?
no, definitely not. Is that because we've done him recently?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it
so.
is. No,
I just,
no.
For my personal set, like I said, I'm not disliking it or anything. They just
Yeah, it just
they
doesn't
finish,
just
and
not
I'm
getting you as
in my
much.
head. I'm thinking, did I like that or did I not?
Right, yeah.
And I don't know where I'm at with it.
Leaving you feeling a little bit empty,
Yeah,
sort
just,
of thing.
just
Like there's
left
a bit of,
feeling.
bit of something missing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a second listen, a third listen. I'm not too sure, but it really is not grabbing me half as much as the previous two.
Right, okay, mate.
That's all I can say.
Well, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I just think it's just getting better as it's going along. But I do think this is a much more heavily produced album
Yeah.
compared to the two.
Yeah, you said that a few times, haven't you? Yeah,
Probably
so
about
you really,
10.
No, so I mean, it's reinforcing it
It's
every
just
time
what's
you hear a
sticking in my
track.
head. Every
Yeah.
time the next track comes on, I'm thinking, wow, the production on this is fucking absolutely awesome. And his voice is a lot more powerful on it. I don't know, it's a bit more upfront, his voice. It just sounds a lot more powerful.
I'm just finding there's a lot less going on.
Yeah,
That's in my opinion. Like you said, the production value might have gone
musically,
up,
you
but the
mean, yeah.
musical instruments and how much he's experimenting with different things has died on this to me.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Yeah,
But maybe
yeah.
maybe people like that more. But
Well, this is it, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you know what I
think
mean?
You've got to. Sometimes you've got to listen to it and accept it for what it is, and if that's how it's meant to be made, isn't it? That's how he's wanted
Yeah.
it to sound, or and that's it.
but
It's not going to.
I'm giving across how it
Yeah, exactly.
it's me, and
exactly.
you do how it hits you, and
Well, that's what a reaction's all about, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
that's how it
yeah.
makes you feel.
But it's
mate,
horrible,
yeah.
innit? I hate doing that. When you
just gotta
coming
be
in
honest
saying
with it,
it's just
mate.
it's not grabbing me as much as the others. But
But it's like anything else, isn't it? I mean, you're not turning around and saying it's shit.
God,
I
no,
don't like this. This
no,
is shit
no.
because it's the Weeknd and the guy's got some serious
listen,
cred about him, hasn't he?
he's put the benchmark, hasn't he? House of Balloons, he put it there. So straight away, when I'm going into Thursday, you're either above
There's
that or
probably
below
expectations,
it.
and you're thinking, is it just going to get better and better and better and better?
Yeah.
But some bands, like, as an example, Oasis, first 2 or 3 albums, absolutely awesome and brilliant. And then they even admitted themselves, come to the 4th album, shit, pile of shit.
Run out of ideas, haven't they?
Next one, pile of shit. Not so much run out of ideas, but pressure from the record companies as well. You need to get an album out, guys. You need to get an album out. And instead of just putting out what you want to put out when you're ready in your head, your lyrics, your music, they're just being forced to do it. And that happens all the time.
Of course it does. On to the next track, which is The Fall.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the start of this one.
Yeah.
You've been picking my voice to dance to. I got show money, baby. I wanna show you how I blow money, baby. I wanna show you how I throw money, baby. I'm a kid, so it's hard for me to hold money, baby. You are, 'cause I'm a star. Don't get it twisted, got some trappers in the car. What kind of caps? I got the brightness of them all. Somebody pop 'em before we pop 'em all. Before we pop 'em all. Saying this ain't nothing, but it's all I need. And the peak ain't reached, but the peak is all I feel. And it feels so good. I ain't scared of the fall.
The Fall.
And I ain't scared of the fall. And I ain't scared of the fall. I've hit the ground before. So you can watch my love vanish. I'm not going no talent, but to make moolah banish. Call a friend from a friend, and a friend's name's Lexus. I let my niggas twist it. Her mom's
Oh, that's better.
I must believe I already spent it. My blood full of BC, my cup full of Texas. Flown on that OVO check, yeah, I said it. I was born to be reckless, was forced to make records. If you don't gotta ask who's next, who's next?
I quite like this track, Gav.
I think it's my favourite one so far.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
It's kind of built up a bit, then it's dipped a bit, hasn't it? And it's all sort of coming back at you again.
Is the fall the split up?
Seems to be, doesn't it? Yeah. I think he's been there before, sort of thing. But I ain't scared of the fall. Well, he's on about his career. I don't know. Was forced to make records, you know, things I'm thinking, is it something to do with his career or something? I don't really know. He's not scared of falling down because he's been there before. I don't know. I'm enjoying all the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Nice textures and things flying around. I'm really liking this little end bit, to be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Music, yeah.
There's them birds again.
Yeah. The birds.
Yeah, I think that was my favourite track, that.
I enjoyed that
So
track,
far.
Gav. Yeah, there was something about it, weren't there? It just it got you sucked in. It had a nice feel to it. It sounded a bit sad and it had quite a bit of emotion going on. It had a nice vibe floating through it. It was a nice track, that. There was something about
Yeah,
it.
I liked it as soon as it came in.
Yeah, I
liked
think it
as
got
soon-
you
as soon as
probably
it
a bit
came
more
in.
than what it got me straight away, but it were nice. It were nice.
He referenced back to I've been good since
Yeah,
Thursday,
I
so
know,
meeting her
yeah,
again.
yeah.
And then he was saying about my mum won't be impressed because I'm getting with a girl with no talent.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is he referencing obviously back to this Thursday girl?
Yeah, back to the
Valerie.
Thursday girl, Valerie, yeah.
But yeah, interesting. I like that one.
Can write songs, can't he?
Yeah, God,
There's
of
a
course he
lot
can.
of lyrics in his songs. You know, you following that, it's just all, innit? You know, you, on a first
He's
listen,
a great storyteller as well,
yeah,
actually, isn't he?
absolutely
You know,
fantastic, yeah.
especially to consistently move from three albums.
Yeah.
And I was just looking, the albums, they're all in the same year. 2011 they came out. I think it was something like March, August, and this one, December.
I'm amazed at that. I was thinking that they were probably going to be made because sometimes we should check a bit of this info out, but we just love going in fucking blind, don't we? And
Yeah.
cold and just like, right,
Well, it's
what's
getting
it
the
about?
feedback from
Of course it is, yeah.
the comments, isn't it?
Yeah. But just like what you said there, I'm amazed because I feel that the production in this, I'm going back to that fucking production again, sorry about this, guys, but it just, a little bit raw on the first one, a little bit raw on the little bit more sort of going on in the second one, and this one seems like it's gone up quite a bit to me.
Another level.
Yeah, unless it's my ears are fucking cuckooed or something, I don't know. But
Well,
I
I'm guessing
don't
they're all made quite similar
Yeah,
time. but
absolutely.
Who knows? Could have changed producers. Could have.
Exactly, man.
They'll have only evolved from
Different
beginning of year to
producer,
end.
different producer comes on board, different sound. That's what it's all about. I'm not saying the sound's different. It just sounds.
Unless he produces
Different.
it all himself, we don't know.
Yeah.
On to the next track, which is Next.
It's definitely got better though, Gav. It has
Yeah,
got
it's
better.
definitely got better.
Might take a few listens. First line there, Matt. No, I like this instantly.
Moody.
I just like the beat. That's gutter.
She popped that pussy out on Monday. She never falls in love, but she hurt me in the club. She couldn't work. She wanna give me all her money.
Stuttered quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Cause her man went did her wrong, so she. But baby,
You wouldn't expect some of these beats being chucked in there, would you?
my baby waiting home. She been too good to let go, and I ain't tryna win your heart, and you can't pay to win my love. So keep dancing, baby, keep dancing, dancing, keep dancing, dancing, keep
Jig, isn't it, you know?
dancing.
I'll just wait for it all to come together then.
You just want me 'cause
You know what I mean?
You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next.
I like this track. This is a good track.
Yeah, it's a good track,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Know you got a lot to lose, but ain't nobody here but me. So baby, what you got to prove? Yeah, I see the way your body moves on the pole, on the floor. You're
Stripper.
home.
Dancer. Yeah.
Dancer.
Dancer stripper.
There
maybe.
ain't nothing I can do, so keep dancing, baby, keep dancing.
I like that it keeps bringing that beat and then drops out again.
Yeah.
It's like he's there, innit? And then all of a sudden he sort of like
Fades out.
yeah, and then kicks in again when she probably fucking throws herself around that pole.
Too far in this game to let go, so let go, so let go. You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next.
It's got a cool vibe to it, that, innit, Gav? You know,
Yeah.
the groove on that when that drum kicks in.
You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next.
Yeah, it's a really good track, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good track, this. It's got better, this album, definitely. The drum sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Great beat, that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm trying to suss out what that other instrument that just came in then in this left ear. Like a... Sounds almost like a really distorted guitar, doesn't it? I don't know. Probably not, probably a keyboard again. Synth.
Sounds like when paper vibrates.
Yeah, it does,
You know, with the when you blow on paper. Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does, but you're right there. Huh? I have to laugh at that because you got it spot on.
It's a good track, that. I do like that. Might be the best track. I'm not sure.
It was a
that or
good
the
track,
last
that,
one.
Gav, yeah. There's been three or four now that have started it's starting to
Yeah.
come into its own,
Picked
this
up.
album, yeah. And I'm really glad it has, because the first two and three were a little bit like that, weren't we? Expectations, The Weeknd, don't know. I like that track, Gav.
Yeah, I like that track.
It was a tune, that one, Paul. Definitely a tune, that one.
Big
There was
builder.
something
When,
about it,
when
yeah.
he's saying, again, I might be totally wrong with these. They're so hard to grasp the lyrics on a first listen.
Oh, something
You
bad,
just
yeah.
want me 'cause I'm next. Is that the stripper?
Don't know.
You
Pole
sticking it
dancer,
on the-
dancer,
yeah.
stripper, yeah.
You only
is
want
it-
me 'cause I'm
yeah.
next, you know.
She's doing a bit of show. It seems to. Sorry, I'm interrupting you again. She's doing a bit of show for somebody there. They're paying the dosh, and then next he's next, and she's like,
Yeah, but you only want me 'cause
"You're
I'm
for
next.
me,
you
yeah,
know?
but you'll want me because I'm next."
That's what I got.
And he might pay a lot more money than the last one.
I'm sure he will. I'll tell you what, though, it's still incredible when he keeps mentioning he's 21. Done these 3 albums
It's
at
fucking
21.
frightening, isn't it? It's frightening, man.
Unbelievable.
Frighteningly cool, and fucking God, he's a brilliant talent.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
On to the next track, which is Echoes of Silence.
That's the title track, Gav. Yeah.
Certainly
I
is,
thought
pal.
I recognised that.
Yeah.
Title tracks usually pretty good,
Yeah,
aren't
they
they?
are
Used to be.
pretty good
Just back in the older days, the title track was the one you always looked out for.
Talk to me, baby. Tell me what you're feeling. You say you don't want me to go. Don't you pretend you didn't know.
I like his voice when it's a bit deeper, like that, mate.
Yeah.
All of this would end up. Girl, I saw it in your eyes.
Sounds mint without the
And baby, I can read your
power on it, doesn't he, that he's got in his lungs.
And expectations were not inside. You knew that talking dirty to me on the phone would get me here. 'Cause we both wanted to do this, but I could tell that you were scared. 'Cause then how
Just a fling, innit?
Yeah. It's quite relatable, Gav, isn't it, really, if you look at the context of what he's saying there. So his voice has gone up now, and he's gone into that higher. Oh. It's very angelic, his voice at times, isn't it? It's incredible.
Does always comment on being lonely, doesn't he? Loneliness. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Would you end your night with me?
This is a really nice track, this, by the way.
Yeah.
Gav.
It's got me sucked in here.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
I could almost hear some strings coming in here, me, Gav, you know, make it...
Yeah. Would have been nice,
just give
yeah.
it some feel to it, some cellos and things. Violins, just something to just, I don't know.
No, 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 no.
It's a song to show how versatile he is, doesn't it? You know,
Yeah.
different things he
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah. He can pretty much cover the lot with his range,
Yeah.
can't he? He
Yeah.
can do the whole fucking caboodle, as we say over here. Was that the final track for the album without the bonus track, that, Gav?
Yeah, so in the independent album, that would
Yeah.
have been the last track, yeah. It
It's
was a
just-
beautiful
it's a
track, wasn't it?
There's a story going on there, weren't
Yeah,
there, you know,
massively,
like, I'm
yeah.
not, I can't explain it and get my head around it, but I can see something. There's something going on there.
There's something going on with this
Yeah.
girl, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you can't let her go, and yeah, there's obviously...
It's the all three albums, isn't it? It's like that's giving you that vibe, and then he goes off a bit into Thursday, going on about Valerie, etc. Then it all goes into that again. That's like a mix of both into it, and then it's just got that Echoes of Silence, the final track that just sort of sends you off a bit on one.
Yeah.
The end of that particular trilogy. Does he move on with the next album into a
don't know, do
different
we?
perspective away from this?
Yeah.
I'd imagine he probably does do.
Yeah, I'd have thought so.
That's
But
like it's kind of over, isn't it?
it's like
me.
it's like he's always been saying, you kept there, you're on a Thursday,
Yeah.
and he's trying to keep her at bay, but you can tell, you know, you're talking dirty to me, so I'll come over.
Yeah,
And
on
he's
the phone,
like
yeah.
trying to keep her at arm's length, but also getting
Yeah.
sucked in. And
But he's getting sucked in
It's quite
because
interesting.
he has actually got. He feels something a bit more deeper about it, doesn't he? There's
Yeah,
something a bit
yeah.
more.
a bit more
He's kind
embedded.
of used her up a little bit at first until he's got a bit sucked in, you know, like, and then his emotions have took over and his feelings, etc. That's the impression I'm getting. We could
Yeah,
be
sure,
totally
yeah.
wrong, guys, but it's just the impression he's giving us. But it was a beautiful send-off track. That,
Yeah,
for,
and it's
to complete that.
left me in thought. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
But we'll crack on to the bonus track, which is Till Dawn brackets Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah.
Which, Here Comes the Sun, is that like saying chapter over?
Possibly. Well, Here
what I
Comes the
mean?
Sun. Is it like a new awakening? Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, it was also
On
a
to the next.
fantastic track by the Beatles.
Here Comes the Sun, it was, yeah.
Showing me edge. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go for it.
I think so, Gav. Till Dawn. Here Comes the Sun. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, the bonus tracks have always been good, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. This has got a very sort of, I don't know, a bit of a almost an electronic 80s.
I tell myself that I'll take you for the last time. I'll be over you eventually. Time after time, you seem to brush me off. I understand what we have become. You wash your neck when you leave. Now I know your routine.
That's
I
interesting.
was in
Yeah, it is
love
interesting.
with your mystery. I don't pretend to have any shame.
It sounds cool, Gav.
Yeah,
doesn't
it does, yeah.
Put on your lights until the end of days. Well, here comes the sun.
It's like she's got a bit of control in it as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And my denial keeps me on the edge of the chance that you stay through the night.
Yeah, like she's sort of saying, oh, you know, I'm not just a click. You know,
You just wanna fill the void.
bit of respect for herself. I don't really
can
know.
tell that you've been yelling at him all night long. And I can hear it in your voice now. He got you smoking extra packs a day. Don't you worry about me talking. I know why you've been coming. I'll be quiet, this ain't nothing to me. 'Cause I like you, I got nothing to
I get the impression it's an older woman. Yeah.
I don't know, Gav. It's going to take some looking at. Picking up on things, but I'm not getting the whole concept of it lyrically. I could see this being a really, really good track live, this.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of everything going on it. A bit of moodiness, ambience, builds, rocks up a bit. Powerful lyrics.
Cheating. Yeah. Tune, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good when it kicks in. It is a tune, this one, Gav. I like this. These bonus tracks are certainly coming on tops on this trilogy, definitely. These guys weren't wrong. It's quite abrupt, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dum.
Yeah.
Over. Really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that. I can't believe how mature his lyrics are for 21.
I know, you think you've been around for a lot longer than that, wouldn't you, with the amount of experience?
Well, I remember
and
I
shit
was
that's
like
going-
21. If a girl was
I don't-
doing
I don't
something
even
like
wanna go
that, the girl was doing something like that, you'd be lying to your mates, wouldn't you? Going, no, I got rid of her, and you know, you'd be giving it all the bravado. But for a 21-year-old to be writing these down and expressing it to the fucking world is
incredible,
quite
isn't it?
impressive, really.
Absolutely incredible, mate, yeah.
But yeah, I really like that bonus track. The bonus tracks, like you said, they always
They just
deliver.
stand out, don't they? Yeah. I mean, you guys weren't wrong on that. A lot of people were saying, don't miss out the bonus tracks. Make sure you do the trilogy album, disc 1, 2, and 3. We've done it, and you weren't. You certainly weren't wrong there. The bonus tracks on every one have really stood out, haven't they?
Yeah.
28, Valerie, and
28 Valerie, and Here Comes the Sun. Till Dawn.
Till Dawn, Here Comes the Sun.
It was a really, really, really good album. He set the bar really high with obviously the previous two. I must admit, it was my least, on the first listen, my least favourite out of the three.
Yeah, I kind
and
of expected you to
easily
say that at the
least.
end. Yeah.
The first two, I thought, was a lot better for my ears personally.
Yeah, I think I were a bit more kind of like, I don't know really. It'd be really, really interesting, and I'm sure at some stage it'd be good to listen to them. I don't.
All the way through.
Listen, I've struggled listening to a full album on my own sometimes nowadays. You tend to nick tracks off. I used to listen to nothing but albums. But yeah, to listen to that trilogy straight the way through, I mean, you've got to be obviously into the Weeknd to put up with X amount of tracks.
Yeah.
I don't mean put up with in a bad way, I mean in a good way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, of
like,
course, yeah.
there's a lot
There'll be
going on there,
of
isn't
tracks,
there?
won't it? Yeah.
But I've got a right mixed bag about it all. The first one, introduction, Weeknd, House of Balloons, fuck me, we were like, the Weeknd,
Yeah, this
the
is
rawness
awesome. Yeah.
and everything going back to 2011. I was expecting the next album to be a couple of years later, maybe, and it's not.
It's a few
and this
months.
one I thought might have been about another 3 years later. How wrong am I?
It's
Because
another
it
few
was
months.
obviously it's a fucking trilogy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's all put together, and it's kind of one album really,
Yeah.
with a massive storyline going on.
Awesome. Still massively changed my opinion on the Weeknd. He has gone up a level from
Fucking
prior
hell, it's
to
through the
listening
roof,
to him.
Through the roof. The mainstreamness, especially on the first two albums, there were signs of it a little bit there to me where I thought, yeah, come on, little bit more sort of commercial sounding.
A lot more layers on his voice on
Yeah,
this one.
yeah, absolutely. A lot more layers going on, a lot more harmonies. There's just seemed to be all sorts. It just seemed to be a lot. Just like it had jumped quite a bit that album.
Yeah.
Sound wise,
Interesting.
but in general, I enjoyed it. It got better though. And
Yeah, it definitely got better.
I was glad it got
up.
better because there's been quite a few people out there saying, "Oh, Echoes of Silence is probably the best one." And having said that, when we first jumped onto the Weekend, everybody were House of Balloons, House of Balloons.
Yeah.
It's the best one. It's the best. A lot of people were saying it's his best album
Ever.
out of everything.
Yeah. That seems to be a mixed.
But it's
Kissland
changing, innit?
After Hours.
It's
House
changing.
Of, yeah,
Gav.
it moves about.
As it's progressing, the comments that we're getting is, "Oh yeah, well, no, this is the best album."
Yeah.
That I know you guys are going to be all have different views on it.
Yeah,
but
of
to us,
course.
we're thinking, well, where do we go here? So obviously, we're going to go through the discography, and I think it's Kissland next. So
I don't
that'll be-
know. I don't know, but I'm looking
I
forward
think
to
it is. I think it is. And that'd
That,
be
that
interesting.
trilogy's over,
Yeah,
and we move
yeah.
on to the
Yeah,
next one.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
excited to get back on the Weekend.
But I enjoyed it in general, mate. I liked it. It got better as it went along. Certain tracks, that last track were a cracker. One before it, there were about four. I think there were about 3 or 4 in the middle, or just after round about the middle.
Yeah.
That I really started
It
to get on
picked up.
board with it, and I was beginning to appreciate it a lot more. And it certainly got better.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, if you do want to stick with us on our weekend journey, like I said, that trilogy's over, but we'll move on to the next chapter. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and we shall see you on the next video. Cheers.
Take care, guys. Thank you.